Also, tell our viewers, and hopefully they'll be able to put the website up where they can reach you on any questions that they have, that they can reach you at UCI.
UCI.
And as of July, you will be doing all these facial procedures actually there.
That's right.
And they've actually put it on the screen, which is great. I see it. And I wanted to find out, you will be seeing patients every day, or how often will you be seeing patients?
We'll be, during my fellowship year, I'll be seeing patients 1, maybe 2 days a week, and then the rest of the time I'll be off doing different activities during the fellowship. However, we do have several other members of our faculty that are full-time facial plastic surgeons there that can be happy to see patients, and you can see them on our website as well. And then after that year, I'll be practicing probably somewhere in Southern California, most likely in San Diego, because that's where my wife wants to take me off to. But we'll see. We'll see where we end up.
Well, also, too, tell our viewers why they should come to something like UCI and have facial procedures done versus going to a surgeon somewhere else. Because, honestly, I never knew that you could go to, like, UCI or a hospital and have facial procedures done. I just thought you would always have to find a plastic surgeon elsewhere, Beverly Hills, Newport Beach, where have you, and get this done. And when I met you and you told me that, I was really astonished on that. So
yeah,
tell us about that.
Yeah, it's there's really, I wouldn't say there's a intrinsic difference in the sense that there's anything necessarily better about having it done at UCI versus having it done in Newport or Beverly Hills. What you have to look at is the quality of the physician, the quality of the surroundings, and making sure that you're going to a legitimate practitioner. And that's the real issue, because the same practitioner could be working in Beverly Hills or working at UCI doing the same procedures. But you want to make sure that the person that you're going to is qualified to be able to do these various procedures.
Exactly. And before we close, I wanted to bring this up. I've had some people that I've talked to about this saying, yes, I can't wait, to go to UCI, have some procedures like IPL, microdermabrasion. Their concerns was, well, you're going to get this done at a hospital, the cleanliness. They thought that going to someone private would be like a cleaner situation. Explain why that wouldn't make a difference. I thought that was an interesting point.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. I haven't heard that point before. I don't think that's a valid concern. The facilities in which we operate is an outpatient surgery center, and it's dedicated almost exclusively to cosmetic surgery for the face and some other minor procedures. So it's a very streamlined. It's not like going into the main operating rooms at the university, which I don't think the cleanliness issue is even an issue, but it's just in terms of the streamlined aspect. When you go into somebody's office and they have an operating room there, it's just a little bit more streamlined. We have that same advantage in our departmental operating suites as well, because it's really just on the day of the surgery, it's just that patient who's coming in for the operation.
And before we close too, I want you to add some more information, if you'd like to, about UCI or anything that we didn't touch on. I'd like you to basically feel free to speak on what you would like to say.
Well, again, the point that you brought up is an interesting point, in that most people, when they think about cosmetics or aesthetic surgery, think about Beverly Hills or some of these other locations like Newport Beach. Most people don't know that UCI actually has had a fellowship program in facial plastic surgery and a departmental division in facial plastic surgery for 17 years, since Dr. Roger Crumley joined the department. In fact, Dr. Crumley was one of the early pioneers in facial plastic surgery, and also he used to be, I think about 10 years ago or so, was the president of the American Academy of Facial Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery. So we have a very, very deep tradition in facial plastic surgery, in both cosmetic and reconstructive, and have trained probably 17 or more facial plastic surgeons since the beginning of that fellowship program and the division program. So it's actually a very, very good place to visit and get an opinion there, and then make a decision on where one wants to go.